Tara, you're chasing a story. October was Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so naturally, the contrarian nature of the show, we're going to talk about it in November. What do you got?
I went to my yearly checkup with my OBGYN because of the concern of my hereditary condition with breast cancer. And actually, she did find something of concern. So I actually did have to go get a mammogram. And I thought I'd share it with everybody here and all our viewers at home because it's important that we don't just recognize breast cancer and be hyper aware during October, but all year round.
You, as an individual, going in, how did you feel when they gave you the news that you might have something?
Nervous, especially with family history. The American Cancer Society said at age 30, which is me, I'm 30, 1 in 227 women basically will develop breast cancer. Age 40, 1 in 68, age 50, 1 in 42, and it continues as you get older. Now, in the US, in general, 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer at some point during their lives. This October, new guidelines from the American Cancer Society actually raised the age from 40 to 45, where they suggested that women go get mammograms. All of us know here that early detection saves lives. If you detect breast cancer early, you have about a 95% survival rate. So I did speak to a friend of mine who is an OBGYN about how she's reacting to these new guidelines, and many of these doctors do not agree.
Mortality has decreased significantly with screening that started at age 40. By changing that requirement to now age 45 and then doing screening every other year, I feel like we're going to miss a lot of breast cancer diagnoses.
Bill, they say that your chances are diminished, about 18% lower if you're an active person. I run marathons, just got into the triathlon. Every day I work out, I eat healthy. So that's something that I would think would diminish my chances.
I mean, in the course of the story, obviously you're focused on yourself
Right.
and then you're trying to do the story, so you're living in two worlds. It must have been very difficult. But what are they doing to help women who are under 40? Because it is a huge killer.
It's a good question, and I don't think there's an answer for that, Bill. The one answer that I did find in all of my research that has proven to be accurate and is working is the early detection.
Obviously, your doctor told you to check, so obviously check. But I'm going to go with the American Cancer Society's recommendation. They're saying that nearly a third of women are getting mammograms, but it's not necessary and it's actually harmful. So I'm actually going to stay with the medical side here.
I think it's great that you're doing this, and it's certainly very brave. Anything about men, though, because breast cancer can happen to men as well.
Right.
Have there been changes in the practice for men?
The guidelines actually have not changed for men. That's a good question. But same thing that Bill said about breast cancer in general. They have not made any leeway into why it happens with men.
They've made no progress. Yeah, but for you, though, you know, what's next? You're going to get the results next week?
I'm going to get the results next week. I will share them with you guys either way. Go get checked out, go to your doctor, see what they have to say. I totally recommend it.